If you've moved over to the CloudWays platform and you're looking to migrate your existing site over to the new server, today's video is going to be perfect for you. This is a sponsored video by those lovely people over at CloudWays. They asked me to create a small series of educational videos showing you how to use the platform. This is the third and final part. If you haven't seen the other two, I'd recommend taking a look at those. The link will be in the description below. Anyway, without further ado, let's install that plugin and start the migration process. So moving everything over to your CloudWays account is very, very simple. We're going to break it down into three distinct sections. The first and probably easiest part is just installing the relevant plugin into your WordPress dashboard. Secondly, we're going to set everything up inside our CloudWays account ready to transfer all that data over. And the third and final stage is we're going to take the details from our CloudWays account and we're going to put that into the migration plugin and we're going to complete the entire process. So let's just jump over now to the dashboard of WordPress, install that plugin and get the whole process started. Okay, so I've already come over into the plugins section. I've done a search for CloudWays and as you can see, CloudWays WordPress Migrator is the first option. We're simply going to install that and activate it. Once that's done, we've got the plugin installed, ready to go. If we jump over into the CloudWays Migrate options on the left-hand side, we'll see all the details that we need to transfer this site over or to migrate this site over to our CloudWays platform. So we need to get that information, but first of all, we need to set up the location on our CloudWays account to accept our actual website. So let's just jump over to the CloudWays account and take a look at that process. Now, if you're new to the CloudWays platform, I'd highly recommend taking a look at the other two videos in this short series. They're going to get you up to speed on how the server, the application, and some of the terminology that we're going to use in this particular tutorial, what it all kind of means and how things work. But as a basic overview, you have a server, which is where all of your websites reside and everything else you want to do with your websites and your management and so on. And applications are basically another way of saying this is a website. So as you can see, we're currently looking at the servers tab. I have one server set up. If I switch over to applications, that one server has three applications or three websites associated with it. Now these applications can be websites, they can be staging websites, they can be a lot of different things. But if you just think of them as being a website, it just makes the whole thing a little bit easier to understand and wrap your head around. So the first thing we need to do is create an application or a website that our actual site is going to be migrated to. Now it's super simple how to do this. We just simply click on Add Application. The first thing we need to do is select the server. As I currently only have one server, I've only got one option to choose from. We could, if we wanted to, set up new servers and all those kinds of things, but the reality is we're only managing one in this instance. So I'm going to choose my server, which is the WPTuts server, and we're going to click on Add Application. Once we do that, that'll take us over to the Add Application window where we can now go through and configure the various different aspects of this new application. So the first thing we're going to do is choose the application type. From there, we can choose from WordPress, PHP, and all those kinds of different things. We've got a range of different options we can choose from. Because we're migrating a WordPress site over to our application, the easiest thing to do is just simply choose the latest version of WordPress. We could, if we wanted to, choose between WordPress with WooCommerce installed, a multi-site version of WordPress, or a clean, no CloudWays optimization version of WordPress. We're going to keep this really simple and say version 5.3 of WordPress. We're going to name this, so we're just going to call this migration test, but obviously you would name this something more in keeping with what the actual application or the website that you're developing, what it actually relates to. I hope that makes a little more sense. Then we've got projects. Now projects is just a simple way of grouping all of your applications together. You can create multiple projects, so you may have client projects, personal projects, commercial projects, a whole range of different things. And then you can group your applications inside a project. That's all it is. It's a very simple way of being able to group all of your different applications into relevant different folders. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand that out, and you can see I've got your project and WPTuts v2. We're going to just put this into your project. So we've done the basics. We've said what we want to do. We now need to add that application. So we click on that and it says that's adding an application to our actual account. Now this can take a couple of minutes to go through and complete. It's usually pretty quick. The reason it takes a little bit of time, if you were used to working with shared hosting, because we're working with a cloud platform, as I've said in the previous videos, CloudWays is kind of an intermediary between you, the user, and the cloud location where all of your files reside. So this is just why it takes a little longer, because it's being the middle person and then going back and forth and doing all the things it needs to do to create that application on the cloud platform that you've chosen. So after a couple of minutes, we now find that's completed. And if we switch back over to our applications, we'll see there's our migration test, our new application ready for us. Clicking on our new application will take us over into all the access details. Now, on the left-hand side, we've got all the relevant details, settings, configuration options, and so on that we need to be able to maintain this application. And it's very similar to what you'd normally see in something along the lines of cPanel. It's just laid out in a slightly different way. So we can, if you want to, take all the access details for this application, and we're going to use some of those in a moment when we go back into the migration tool. You've also got things like monitoring, domain management, SSL certificate. So as part of your CloudWays account, you can apply an SSL certificate to any of the applications that you create. And obviously this is something that is highly advisable when you're completing this entire process. So what you can do is you can simply come to the SSL option and you can put the relevant details. And like I say, I've covered this in a lot more details in its own dedicated introduction video on how the CloudWays server works and how you can set up and start creating your own servers, applications, and so on in a lot more detail. Okay, so let's take a look at the access details. We'll need a couple of things from here. So the easiest thing to do is either have two windows open or make a note of some of the details that we need. If we go back over to the plugin, you can see the first thing we need to put in is the email address. Now this is your email address that you want to use to be notified of the whole process. So I'm just going to put in my email address. Once I put that in, we're then ready to move on to the next option, which is the destination site URL. Come back over to CloudWays, you can see there's the application URL. Now this is a temporary location and we can assign a domain to it when we've completed the whole process or prior to that if you want to. And again, I've covered that in the first video, so check that out if you're not sure how to complete that process. But what we need to do is simply copy this information from here and then we can put that into the plugin. So with that copied, we're going to go back over and we're just simply going to drop that in there. So there's the temporary link that we're going to use for this process. Like I say, it's very easy to change that over to the permanent domain when you're ready. Next up is the database name. So again, come back over, MySQL access, because we're using a MySQL database. We can simply click to copy the database information over and drop that into there. The IP address, you can see there's the public IP address. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that from there, come back over and drop that into the public IP address. Finally, we need two more pieces of information, the Sftp username and the Sftp password. Now, if you are a sort of administrator of the entire CloudWays platform for your particular account, the easiest thing to do is just come over and grab the relevant details. So we come over to the server and we come and click into our application. You can see there's our master credentials under the server management. So all we need to do is copy that username, paste that into there, come back over and we're going to copy the password and paste that into the final box. So there's all the information we need to complete this migration process. So what we need to do now is agree to the Blog Vault Terms of Service, and obviously if you are unsure about anything you're signing up to kind of thing, check out the Terms of Service and the privacy policy information. Once we've done that, we're going to hit the Migrate button. That's then going to take us over and we can go through the process of migrating our site. Now this can take a little bit of time depending upon the size of the site that you're migrating over and various other factors. So it can take between 1 to 4 hours for large sites. So sit back, let it run, go and grab yourself a cup of coffee, and then come back in a couple of hours when the whole process is completed. But if you're unsure, you can see exactly how long the process is going to take, the size, the number of database tables, and the migration process, including the information about where you're migrating from and where you're migrating to. So we can let that run through, and once that's completed, we can come back and take a look at everything to make sure everything's in place. And there we go, the whole migration process has completed. Now something to bear in mind is if you're using any kind of caching, browser caching and so on, you may find it takes a little bit of time for things to update for the new location for your site where you've migrated to update to show everything up to date as you'd expect it to from the migration process. So don't be alarmed if it's a case of when you look at it, it shows the old sites. It's more than likely just a caching issue and a little bit of time and a bit of patience. Should see that refresh. So if we click the Visit Migrated Site button, it'll take us over and there's our site. You can see everything is in place. The migration process is completed. And if we take a look at the URL, you can see it's currently using that temporary URL that we set up as part of our application inside the CloudWays platform. So it's super simple to do. There's nothing complex about it. The plugin makes the whole process pretty painless. And as long as you know where to find the details and take your time, the whole process shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes to start. And then you can just let the migration process go through until it completes and transfers your entire site over to your new domain. Like I say, the final thing then is either to set up the domain that you want to use on there, the actual URL you want to use, or you could do that prior to the migration process. And like I say, I've covered that in the first video. So the link to that is in the description below, should you want to check it out. So that's how simple it is to use the migration plugin to take your site from its existing server over to your CloudWays account. Hopefully what this has demonstrated is it's incredibly simple, quick, and easy. As always, all of the applicable links are in that description below. My name has been Paul C. This has been WPTuts, and until next time, take care.